Guys, the season 2 might be one up from season 1. I don't know.
Might be. Might be.
I was just given room to go. TJ, it starts off hot for you this season. I mean, there's a rough beginning. Talk about how things evolve from there.
I mean, I don't want to get too in depth, give the the fans something to look forward to, but we get to see the character ODB. We get to see his real life, like what happens outside of the Wu-Tang Clan and what he gets involved in and what's ODB like. Like we get to see a day in the life of ODB in this series. So I'm super excited for the fans to see that part of the story.
His love life starts off a little rough though too.
Oh, his love life definitely starts off a little rough, man. You know what I mean? But he a player, so he gets back on his game, you know what I'm saying? Like ODB, you know what I'm saying?
You love one, you lose one, you move on to the next one, right?
That's how it be, man. ODB, man. He was a player, man. Popped my collar one time for ODB.
Johnell, this was a challenging season for you too. Talk about where we pick up with Gary.
Definitely. We get to see like not only his purpose within the Wu-Tang, but how does he live his life outside of Wu-Tang, like TJ said. He was big on supreme mathematics, so he was outside facing the Israelites and really speaking what he believed in while they were speaking and what they believed in, but he's standing strong, and he used that core of supreme mathematics and brought it back to his cousins, Asan, Unique, Dirty, and RZA. So that spread between like a disease within the group, and it became our foundation, our backbone.
That's such an important part of Wu-Tang, though, who they are. What kind of backstory did RZA give you as far as that goes when it comes to integrating that to the Wu-Tang and how they are today?
He basically just every day, like when I would speak to him, he would like spurt out the lessons to me or just put me to the side and just like build with me, as they call it, build. But also I got a lot of research from like people around where I'm from, and I'm from Staten Island, New York. So a lot of God body are out there. So they know I was playing Jizza. They know the role I was coming in. So I might hit them up every now and like, yo, what does this mean? How can I incorporate this the right way to make sure that the terminology and the language is coming off in proper context? So yeah.
TJ, ODB is quite a character, at least from what the public sees. What kind of, what did you have to do to step into the character and then to get out of the character?
So, man, stepping into the character, I just did like hours of research. I treated it like, you know what I'm saying, this was my midterm or something. Like I had to go in and really dissect ODB. I had to do extra homework by like studying his son mannerism, by getting in contact with his family. I talked to his mom, I talked to his daughter. Man, to get out of character, man, I had to make a whole transformation because like you in character for 6 months, you ODB, I gotta wear his hair, man. So you can see I dyed my hair, I did that. You know what I'm saying? I broke the ODB thing till season 3. So it takes I had to physically get out first, man. I had to change my whole look. It's a real character, bro.
Now, what do you think it is about the Wu-Tang Clan that continues A, to make them such a fan favorite group, and B, so fascinating that this series picked up for a season 2 and continues to get crazier?
I feel like that a lot of people, they can relate with the ruggedness of their music, but they're also listening deep enough to understand what the context of what they're really talking about. They're talking about brotherhood, manifestation, stuff like that we could use today in this society. That's how it keeps going on, and the longevity of it, because you can always teach a story about brotherhood. You can always teach a story about manifesting and supreme mathematics and using religion and stuff to, you know what I mean, your walk of life. So I feel like that's why they're such like rock stars, icons.
What do you think, TJ?
Could you repeat the question, please?
Sure. I was asking, what do you think it is about Wu-Tang that continues to make them such a standout group and makes this show so fascinating to so many viewers?
I think, like Johnell said, I think like the brotherhood of Wu-Tang Clan, the unity, the camaraderie of the group, and showing that, people can come together for a common goal and become something that larger than life. Like Wu-Tang is like a symbol of the culture. So I think the unity is like something that's real important in that.
I love that there's such a bond still, and there's so many Wu-Tang members that it just so shows a beautiful unity that people can get along no matter how big or how small the group. You have one united purpose and music and sharing a specific message. So thank you guys so much for being a part of this series and bringing these wonderful real life people to the screens. Be safe, guys, and be well.
You too. Be well.